So it's 66 points.
It's a great Gavin Lane down there too, one of the great runners in football. Have a look at him. The North Geelong must be 11 goals up. They're all cracking gags down there now.
Well, you can't you, at 3/4 time when you're 66 points up. And, well, we'll see if the Belmont Lions can put some respectability on the board in the final term as we start it with umpire Ververs in the middle. It'll be Lofts and Graham in the middle. Lofts gets it down towards Lockwood, or tapped onto Cockrell somehow. Got a quick kick away under pressure from Chapman. Running through the middle, McAdam. He needs some support. Doesn't get much. Marnie loses the football. That was Jamie Marnie. Now Chapman gets it onto Mills. Goes towards half forward. Carr goes up against Fisher. Falls to the front of the pack. Carmody. Handball. Back towards Brady. Rathje can't take it with him. Fisher stands his ground. Handball is indiscriminate in the end. Goes towards centre wing. Chapman ripped off the football. Now Mills gives it back towards Carmody. They're running around in circles, and now they lost the footy. Peter Quick, good tackle. And on centre wing, Peter Quick will switch play and go back into the middle. Oh, it's a terrible kick though off the boot. Newell, who's played pretty well this afternoon, goes to the left foot long towards Button on a lead. Off hands, Fryers is against him. Button stands his ground, now close to the boundary line. Fryers sees it over the line for a throw in about 30 metres around from the Belmont Lions goal.
You could say that Button was slightly undone then, wasn't he?
You've been waiting all day to do that, haven't you? You've been waiting all day.
I have. I tried to think of something funny to say. I still couldn't think of anything.
Geelong. It must be Bell Post Hill, is it? 21 goals 9. Yeah, 21 goals 9. Geelong West 2 goals 3. So bad luck, Dick.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Well, the ball has been marked by
Rod Doubledam.
Rod Doubledam. And he'll have a shot for goal from 10 metres out directly in front. Should be able to put his first on the board. And the 9th for the Belmont Lions. Comes in. Made hard work of it in the end, I think, but he's put it through for his first. And the Belmont Lions go to 9-10-64. They trail North Geelong 19-10-124. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 2 minutes played.
Buckley's the home of entertainment in Geelong.
Is there anything that you're not connected with on this radio station? You're connected with the radio station, you're connected with Buckley's, you're connected with North Geelong, you're connected with us.
And just what I could be connected with you in a minute with a punch, I tell you.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Oh, well, that'll be fun. You'll be able to commentate for the rest of the season. That'd be fun.
I've got to get out of there yet. I'm thinking, how am I going to get out of this van?
With a chisel.
I've got a large shoehorn in the car.
Back in the middle. Lofts. And Graham Lofts goes up early. Neither can get effective tap. Graham taps it on in the end. Horriban tried to tap it on okay to Newell, who's run down by Ferguson. Good tackle. Dropped the footy. They've had a great battle. Ferguson now plays on advantage. Goes towards Rathje.
There's that man.
Who has poisoning, I think, of the leg because he goes with the left foot again. High towards Hearn. Keeps his eye on the ball and was always going to mark it. Against Hepworth, no.
Oh, Ernie, don't let us down.
Holds it up at half forward. Quick gives him a lead. He chips it over the top towards him. Scout. Oh, in was Cockrell, was it? Yes, it was Cockrell. So Ian Cockrell has taken the mark 35 metres out.
Apparently the nephew of Ian Cockrell that was also a great footballer, not only for the North Geelong Footy Club, but for Drysdale and Corio.
Yeah, good player, Ian.
Good football family. Can play football. Anything like his uncle, he'll be a sensation.
So he comes in 35 metres out.
Cocky wocky.
And he's
missed it.
3 for 1 behind. That's what happens when you build them up, boys.
Stop giving these blokes a rap feed again.
That's it.
The Flacky's come back after getting his hair done again. He's ready to roll again.
Gives McDermott a rest.
I'd love hair like that.
He's going to the back line too, would you believe?
I'd love hair.
So they had a 19-11-125. The Magpies, the kick in was terrible in the end. Goes to Hearn at half forward. Left foot kick high. Sets a task for everybody except the man coming out, Jeff Brethauer, who takes the mark.
And his name all over that, didn't he?
The finance broker.
Is he?
He's a finance man,
Oh,
Jeff.
my God.
Opposition to you?
Works with another great North Geelong man, Stan Kenny, out at Norlane.
All right.
And Russell Enders.
A life member of the club. And Russell Enders. Not a life member of the club.
So Jeff Brethauer comes in from 25 metres out. It's going to be one of those quarters, I think, listeners. He comes in.
Bang.
Bang. A goal to Jeff Brethauer. His second. And the 20th for the Magpies. They go to 20 goals, 11, 131. And they lead the Belmont Lions 9-10-64.
That's what happens when Cogsy washed himself in coal power. Look at that. We've just seen Cogsy walk past. He's shrunk.
That's great radio.
Great. I'll take. We've got radio and TV here.
Ah, well done. Good work. So Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard shows that the Magpies in total control with 5 minutes played in the final term.
Honey, I've shrunk cogs.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah. Feel like having a little dick. Little dick filter, eh?
Back to the middle. It's going to be one of those quarters, isn't it? It's going to be very long 25 minutes.
Yep.
Lofts gets it down to Cockerell. Oh, that's a training session. Goes long towards Brethera again, who goes up. Oh,
He's got
no,
it.
the umpire says play on.
For goodness sake.
Oh, here we go. He's been pretty quiet all afternoon on the umpires, Big Dick, but here we go.
No.
Well, I saw it.
I don't know what
It
you're
was
supposed
nearly
to
a
do.
good mark. It just hit the ground.
So a ball up 35 metres out from the North Geelong goal. Brethauer goes up, Rathje goes up, they run into each other in the end, they miss the footy, goes to the back towards McAdam at half back, can't pick it up, then he just throws it out in the end, oh quick, gets around there on half forward, kicks it over his shoulder, he was very quick, wasn't he? Goes back towards a big pack over the back, they raffle it, Russell Hearn, they've all missed it, three of them, Zitko, Brethauer and Russell Hearn, and now they turn it over and the Lions get free. Davis, a 30-metre handball to Will Chapman, goes towards towards centre wing, Fisher comes across, little left foot kick for the safe to Bangeline, kicks for touch, and he's a bit of a Rolls Royce, isn't he, Laurie? The way he moves, Brett Fisher.
Yeah, good player.
Good balance.
I think Jeff Brethauer's given a bit today too as well, and he's sort of balances the side out a bit for North.
Thrown in over the back of both the ruckman. Cockerell running onto it also. Shannon left it behind. Doubledham's there. Rides the bump. Loses the football. Davis handball out to Mills. Can handball over the top to Brady. Fisher came at him. Brady can give it back to Mills at half forward. Oh, he can't pick it up now. He can. Flack comes across. Gives it to Brady somehow. Right foot kick towards the pocket. Carr stood his ground and took the mark in the right forward pocket. So Julian Carr has kicked 2 goals, 1 this afternoon. Will only be kicking from 20 metres out, but it's on a pretty acute angle in the right forward pocket. A chance for the 10th for the Belmont Lions. He comes in now. And he's missed it to the far side for 1 behind, so 2 goals, 2. They go to 9-11-65 now, the Lions. The Magpies 20 goals, 11-1-31, and that is on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 7 minutes played.
Looking at the water boy over there, number 4 water boy for North Geelong Football Club, who is
Daryl Jones' son,
Matthew Jones, the
well done.
son, the heir to the throne.
Kick in was pretty poor in the end from Quick. Tried to go short, but they got the numbers, the Magpies, and they can run through. Brett Fisher at half back, goes long towards Mario Zitko, who pushes Dunlop around the ball, and Dunlop sees it over the boundary line in the end. Couldn't take the mark. It's off hands. And a throw in on centre wing on the outer side, where the sun is still shining. It's not here.
I need sunglasses. It's reflecting off Jason Rathke's head at the moment.
Lofts from the ruck contest to the front of the pack. And dragged back in there by Davis. Needs to be careful. The umpire says it's held to him in the end, and we'll have another bounce. So still on centre wing on the outer side.
This is Colonial Stadium. They'd wind the roof on there because the shadows don't want to get in the players' eyes, I mean, do they? They don't have on the roof now, Laurie, you know that. You can't have shadows.
Handball from Lockwood went to Hearn at 45 and closing. Right foot kick back towards Brethauer, who takes the mark. It was going to be a behind, so he did well, Jeff Brethauer. And he's taken the mark in the left forward pocket. And Rob Hargraves is saying he should be on the boundary line, but, well, he nearly is. Well,
he is now.
That's a cop-out, that is, because he didn't really push him there. Rob Hargraves worked him into that in the end, but Brethauer has kicked 2 goals, 1. Should be able to step around and kick goal number 3. He's done very nicely.
Yes,
and
great
kick
goal.
goal number 3. So 21st goal for the Magpies. They go to 21-11, 137, and they lead the Belmont Lions 9-11-65. And that's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 9 minutes played.
Yes, he's been a good contributor today. He's probably not their best player, but they'd be very pleased with his form. And as you said, Brett Fisher's played well across the back line. They've looked a pretty good unit today, and Lofts has gone back into the ruck into this last quarter, and I don't think he's missed a hit out yet.
Just basking in the glory there, eh, Dick?
Oh, sorry. I was in another world then.
Is that another one of the shows you watch?
It's not on anymore.
Back in the middle. That'd be right. Lofts gets it down to Cockerell. In there fighting hard for it as well was Lockwood. Back to Rathje.
That man, look at him
Yeah,
go.
God, breaks a couple of tackles, but the hand pass didn't meet its target. Oh, then he's back again. Oh, and then Lockwood leaves it behind again for a second time.
They're fighting one another.
They are. Kicks it out wide, looking for Doubledom now on centre wing. Had it and lost it. Shuey Marnie, little toe poke. Doubledom keeps his feet, then he gets a trip, said the umpire.
Bring it back.
And it will be Rod Doubledom with the free kick in between wing and half forward. So just holds it up. Graham in the middle might be his target. He goes in that direction against Cockerell, and Graham works his way to the front, takes the mark. The bigger Graham gives it away to Chapman. Fisher comes at him, gets the kick away, goes towards full forward, getting back there. Weiss got a bit of time. He'll need a bit of time too. Now it sits for him. Gets onto his right boot, goes out wide, looking for Russell Hearn, and he takes the mark, plays on again.
Those legs,
he runs through centre half back, goes towards Cockerell in the middle, great kick.
He's beaten everything this quarter.
Plays on, gets it around the corner to Fisher, has to stand and wait, takes the mark, well done. Platfus does well though to hold him up. Now the lead on from Paul Smith, great kick. And Paul Smith's taken the mark, 50 metres out.
As he come down, I think.
Little left foot kick over the top to Quick. Plays on now, turns it over his shoulder. And does he kick the goal?
I don't think so.
He's looking for a goal, Peter Quick, but he hasn't got it on this occasion, one behind.
I honestly don't think Peter even looked at the goal, to be quite honest with you.
Would have been a lucky one if he'd kicked it.
21-12, 138. Now North Geelong, and they lead the Belmont Lions 9-11-65. And that's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard, 11.5 minutes played. Mills kicks it in. Goes down the middle again. Lofts off hands. Foreigns there as well. Lofts does his own roving work. At the back to Newell. The Belmont Lions' best player today. Goes towards centre half forward. Off hands at the back of the pack. O'Toole tried to get it away. Break free. In the middle, Button. He drops the footy. Second effort was pretty good. Needs some support. Drops it again. Now Friars, can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Great handball too to Cockerell. It gives it away to Peter Quick on centre wing on the outer side. Takes a bounce, draws a player.
A shot, Quickie!
Now he handballs it over the top to Russell Hearn. He'll have a shot from 40 metres and closing. And it's off hands again. And through for one behind.
He looks very elegant, Peter Quick, on the run, doesn't he? He's like a galloping gazelle.
21-13, 139. North Geelong, they lead the Belmont Lions 9-11-65. Kick in will come from Mills.
Oh, back to Suntan there.
Goes towards Stewie Marnie, who takes the mark at the Suntan.
Sensational.
Has taken the grab.
That's not an easy mark, though. When the pack's falling down on you, and he stood his ground. It's a great mark.
He kicks it into the corridor, looking for Berthauer. Punched away by Hargrave. Straight to Russell Hearn. At 45 with the outside of the right boot this time towards Smith and Rathje over the back.
He's unbelievable.
Takes the mark in the right forward pocket. He's kicked 2 goals this afternoon, Jason Rathje.
I can relate to Jason's hairdo because without any hair you definitely move a lot faster.
Plays on, left foot kick, and it's a goal, his third.
He knows it is.
And the 22nd for the Magpies. They go to 22 goals, 13, 145. And they lead the Belmont Lions 9-11-65. That's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 13 minutes played.
You know the one thing about Jason Rathke, though, he enjoys footy. He loves his footy. You can just tell he's just hungry to get the ball all the time. We are late into the last quarter. No problem of North Geelong losing, but he's hungry still. He wants that ball all the time. And you watch again, he'll follow that ball all the way down and go looking for a kick, looking for a goal. He just loves it.
I'll tell you who's enjoying his footy out there is the coach, Russell Hearn. He loves it, doesn't he? He's having a birthday out there.
I tell you what, young Cockerell's made a great influence on the game since he's been on.
Good last quarter.
So, back to the middle, Lofts, who's dominated this afternoon in the ruck against Matt Graham, who's had to fill in for the injured Michael Allen for most of the afternoon himself. Lofts gets it down again through the middle. There's Cockerell again, but Davis, Cockerell, Davis keeps his feet, rides a bump, loses the football now over the top of it, and the umpire will come in, secondary bounce in the middle of the ground. And getting off the bottom of the pack is Stewie Marnie. So Lofts and Graham to come from the same side on this occasion, the attacking side of North Geelong's goal. Graham, punch away. Button runs at it. Newell is there also. Graham, little toe poke, back to himself, rides a bump, then tries to break free, gives it to Button. His handball goes out wide, looking for Newell again. Does well, dodges 3 or 4. Then the kick was smothered though. Did all the hard work, got it back, handball. towards Davis, across centre half forward. He's handball to Chapman. Wants to get on the right boot, does so now from 45 metres out. Has put it through for one behind. So they get a 9-12-66, the Belmont Lions. They trail North Geelong 22-13, 145. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes played. Don't forget we'll be having the final siren thanks to Whitecross, thanks to Exhaust Brothers this afternoon, bringing you the final scores from the Geelong Hawthorn game, and also an update score from the West Coast Eagles Kangaroos game. Back here at Winter Reserve, Cockerell's got it free from the centre of the ground, goes towards half forward. Leading the race was McAdam. Berthauer just went at McAdam instead of the football, and McAdam will get the free kick at half back. So Stewie McAdam to the middle. The lead's on from Horriban. Goes in that direction, takes a good mark against Peter Quick. Now he chips it up to centre half forward. Coming at it was Hepworth. Ferguson did well to get a hand to it. Off hands towards Carmody. Oh, falls back into the arms of Ferguson. His handball to Weiss was okay. He's got Flack in the middle. He elects to go further afield though to Rathje. Holtz has got the job on him now. Holtz, Fisher's there also, and Fisher uses the body well. Sees it over the boundary line for a throw in.
Just whilst we're there, Jason, one final score in the GDFL. Bannockburn 29-19, 193 to Anarchy 6-3-39.
So a big win to the Bannockburn Tigers at home. From the ruck contest on centre wing, Brady gets the handball from Holtz, goes short looking for Carr. Good pick up on the half volley, keeps it in on the left boot, back towards the 10 metre square. Running at it was Horriban. Also there was Flack having a run in the back line. And the Magpies with the numbers if it can break free. Shannon sits for him, does it. Fries is there in support. Newell did well to come across, but Shannon keeps it going. Newell put pressure on him, but it was a great kick in the end from Shannon to Hearn at half forward. Handballed it back to Shannon, right foot kick. Poor kick off the boot, but it's okay. Finds Zitko at half forward. Switches play back to the middle. Goes towards Ferguson over the head of
nice
Mills. Tapped it onto Quick. He can handball outboard to Stewie Marnie. It was a throw, said the umpire. He was on the right side. Oh, nearly 52, I think, and 50.
I noticed where Stewie Marnie kicked it too. It was going to be a goal.
So 50 metres against Stewie Marnie for kicking the ball away after the free kick had gone to the Belmont Lions.
Does he have to go to the bench for that?
Well, he just motioned to them. I think they said stay on. So obviously when you're 85 points in front, it doesn't matter. Now, from the free kick, handball went to Graham. Sets him a task. Fries, wraps him up. Ball goes back towards Button. Goes on the left boot. Out wide, looking for Newell, who takes the mark and plays on.
He'll kick this.
Yeah, well, he takes a bounce and lines up from 40 metres out. Goes to the left boot.
He's kicked it.
And was it touched on the line? I think Simon Flack thought it was, but he's kicked his third, Aaron Newell. And that is the 10th for the Belmont Lions. They go to 10-12-72. They trail North Geelong 22-13, 145. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 18 minutes played.
Well, in another 15 minutes' time, we're going to have to pick 3, 2 and 1. That's going to be fairly difficult, but the Belmont Lions will be an easy one. I'll give it a number 4 straight away.
Been all right today, hasn't he?
Very good. It was good last week too in the last half against last Sunday at Bannockburn, at Inverleigh.
Still with us, Dick? Just making sure you're awake.
All right.
Yep, okay, fine. You got to do 3, 2 and 1 as well, you know that, don't you?
Crash the lady.
Yeah, okay. Thinking about it too. Back to the middle. Graham. Lofts goes up early, gets it down. Chapman roves it on this occasion, goes towards centre half forward. Flack is there. He takes the mark for the Magpies. Pretty good when you're leading goal scorer. You can go down back and play there as well. Kicks it out long towards half forward. Falls into the arms for Stuart Marnie. Gives it to Mario Zitko. Runs in and with one bounce and then a goal.
Easy as
you like.
Beautiful.
And the Mario Zitko fan club sitting at centre wing will be very
Super
happy
Mario
with that.
Brothers.
Super Mario. He's kicked his first and the 23rd for the North Geelong side. They go to 23-13, 151. And they lead the Belmont Lions 10-12-72. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 19 minutes played.
You've been good. You can say a few things now. You're in front.
They're going all right now. That was he's a polished little player, young people, isn't he? He really is.
You're not allowed to call him that, I've heard.
Can't hurt
He
it.
doesn't like it.
Okay,
The
right.
clear as silk kid.
Go to Super Mario brother.
Super Mario brother.
He is magnificent.
So, back to the middle.
What can we say?
Berthauer having a run in the ruck, giving Lofts a rest. And Graham gets it down towards Davis. Ratchie though, works past him. Easy as you like and play on the call. Jason Ratchie goes with the left boot towards Peter Quick. Now he'll have a third chance, Peter Quick. No, he decides to switch the ball towards Zitko in the middle. Punched away, good punch away too, Hepworth. Punched away by Dunlop. McAdam set a task against Quick and also Zitko coming in. And Ratchie, no, can't keep it in.
But that's one to go in the memory bank. He nearly got that.
Yeah, nearly got it.
The banana.
It will be a boundary throw in.
Check side, isn't it?
It is, if you're from South Australia. Boundary throwing 45 metres around from the North Geelong goal.
They're everywhere, Have a look at them.
Lofts and Graham. Ratchie in the end. Punched it down. Chapman, handball to Hargraves. Clearing kick to centre wing. Doubled him. Shannon worked to the front. Then got Stewie Marnie in support. Shannon did well. Then Graham comes across at half back. Great tackle by Shannon. Held him up. The umpire says held to him, and it will be a ball up at centre half forward for the Magpies.
I honestly reckon North Geelong's work ethic today has been fantastic. They've worked very hard. I mean, look how far they're in front and they're still putting pressure on. I mean, Russell's got to be happy with that.
They're finishing off. They did that last week. They finished off well.
So Graham gets it down from the ruck contest. Back towards him again. Torpedo punt towards centre half forward. Punched on by Horriban, only as far as Fisher. Gets it away to Brethour. Then he gets it towards Shannon. Great play. Went past Mills and goes with the right foot towards Peter Quick, who goes up. No mark taken. Off hands. Goes towards Hargraves. Does well.
Quickie.
And goes from centre half back into the middle of the ground. Horriban takes the mark. Handball it to Carmody. Wants to get back onto his right boot. Flack. Good tackle. And the turnover. Ferguson. Can't break free, but got the handball away to Cockrell. Handball back to Ferguson. Sets him a task. He tried to handball it over the top. Newell had it. Lost it. Came back towards Russell Hearn. Got it away to Flack. And Flack goes out wide, looking for Stewie Marnie. Doesn't sit for him. Chapman against him. Now comes through the middle. Brad Davis. Right foot kick. Out wide, looking for the lead of Carr. Doesn't sit for him. Might run away from him also. And can he keep it in?
Oh.
No, the goal umpire helped him, Dick. It's okay. The boundary umpire was a long way away, but the goal umpire helped him out. That's what they're there for.
How can he see from there?
Good teamwork.
God. Boundary throw in. At half forward for the Lions. Brad Davis roves the pack again towards Chapman. Play on the call. Goes to Newell. Can he kick number 4? Yes, he can. And he's topped off the afternoon nicely, Aaron Newell, with his 4th goal and the 11th for the Belmont Lions. They go to 11-12-78, but they trail North Geelong at 23-13, 151. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 23 minutes played.
And going along very nicely, North Geelong. But Belmont Lions just like to keep a little bit of a pride going, pride of the Lions, just by kicking a goal occasionally. But I think North Geelong will probably now come back with an answering goal again. Now, they seem to do that every time.
Brethour and Graham. Brethour gets it down. Ratchie through the middle. From half forward now with a left foot kick towards Quick at the back. Lofts off hands through for one behind to the Magpies. They go to 23 goals, 14, 152. And they lead the Belmont Lions 11-12-78.
I have to think how many kicks Ratsky has had or possessions. I reckon he's had 50 or 60. He's just been everywhere.
McAdam kicks in, finds Hepworth at half back. Goes with a right foot kick towards centre wing. Brethour off hands, doubled him. Ferguson's there as well. Taps it to the advantage of Button in the end, over the top. Needs to pick it up and can't do so. Surrounded by Magpies. Ferguson, one of them in there, and the umpire will come in and ball it up on centre wing. So, not far away from siren time. We're playing 23 and a half minutes.
I think we've got 15 minutes to go, Chase.
The way it's been going this afternoon. From the ruck contest, goes towards half forward for the Lions. Mills, off hands, can pick it up and run away. Gets a Shepherd, left foot kick towards full forward. Carr over the back, punched away towards Newell again. 5, can he kick? Yes, he can. So, a bit of junk time for some people, but not for Aaron Newell. He's kicked goal number 5 and the 12th for the Belmont Lions. They go to 12-12-84 and they trail North Geelong 23-14, 152. And that is on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes gone. Well, he certainly hasn't stopped trying, has he, Laurie?
Oh, no, he's played a great game, Jason, and that's to kick 5 goals on the losing side, that's a pretty good effort. I just think they fiddled around with the ball, you know. If you analyse their game today, I don't think they've been allowed to play their natural game of footy. They've been a bit hesitant when they've gone for the footy. They've paddled instead of picking the ball up. They've just tried to push it out and run onto it, and it's just not going to work against a side like North Geelong.
So back to the centre. Brethauer and Graham. Brethauer gets it down through the middle. Chapman coming off the wing. Newell again. Handball to Davis. He tries to break free from a couple of tackles, then loses the football to Zitko. Kick over his shoulder towards Smith getting back there. Great courage to put his hand up there and run back with a fly to the footy. Short little handball. Scown. Ripped off the football. Lofts. Great play, McAdam. Right foot kick was terrible in the end, though, unfortunately for the young man. He kicks it out of bounds on the full. And you know who's got the kick.
The closest man to the footy. He's been the closest man to the footy all day, hasn't
Jason Ratsey. I've already put my 3-2-1 down. I reckon, Laurie, you and I today have got the same 3-2-1. I reckon Dick's not too far away. The lead's on from Lofts. On the bootstraps for Simon Lofts. It's a bit late in the day for the ruckman to mark that. Carmody handballs away to Davis, who runs through the line at half-back. Right foot kick towards the middle. Brady on a long lead. Fisher against him. Now off hands towards Button. Doesn't sit for him. And Chris Fry's to turn it over and go back towards Zitko on centre wing. He's set him a task, and it won't sit for him. It's out of bounds on centre wing on the outer side. So, boundary throw in. 23-14, 152. The Magpies, the Lions 12-12, 84. So thrown in. Graham to the side of the pack. Davis over the top. Handball. To nobody in particular. In the end, though, falls towards Newell. Tried to get it free to Graham. He's ripped off the football. And pretty close to the boundary line. Can they keep it in? Yes, they can. Hepworth. Then he gets stripped of the football. Graham. Wobbly torpedo punt towards full forward. Carr against Weiss. The ball's still in. Now it's out. And it will be a boundary throw in about 15 metres around from the Belmont Lions goal.
I just saw the walking frame come out and realised that Jonesy was coming back on the ground.
Geez, you won't want to do a hammy now, will he?
No,
he's been sitting on the bench for an hour.
He'll be right.
So a boundary thrown at the other end of the ground from where Daryl Jones is. Brethauer in the ruck contest with Horrobin. And the umpire will have to come in and ball it up. So ball up in the left forward pocket for the Lions. Thrown in the air. Brethauer gets it over the back of the pack to Flack, who from half-back goes to centre wing. Russell Hearn must have a disease because he's miles in the clear. He's taken a bounce at half-forward. Goes long towards the lead of Lofts. Jones against him. Lofts got a hand to it. Now it's tapped on. McAdam. What will it sit for him? No, it doesn't. It does the second time. Little right foot kick towards the boundary line. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in.
I was watching Sid there. He's moving very slowly. He's very tired. There must be a few injuries there at North because Sid is obviously not fit enough to be on the ground at the moment. He's definitely hobbling a bit.
So a boundary thrown at half forward for the Magpies. Lofts over the back. Good tap on by Graham. Got it to Platfus. He goes to the left foot kick towards half forward. Brady Fisher takes the mark. Can go out wide to Brethauer. He does so now. Great kick, and Brethauer takes the mark at half back. And 50, said the umpire, against Doubledham. So the ball will come down to half forward for the Magpies.
Just make sure it's the same bit of real estate he was selling before to the Belmont blokes.
Not quite.
Look at that. Unbelievable.
So Brethauer now.
Must be the 50 metres less GST.
Short kick to Hearn.
What does that mean? the super coach. No, I've decided to cut loose in a minute.
You've been very reserved all day.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it. So Hearn still in the middle of the ground. Pretty congested. The Belmont Lions have set up a zone. And he goes with the right boot, gives it everything he's got and sets it up for Lofts in the middle. And Ratchie, who, well, it comes off his head and he can't take the mark. Falls to the side of the pack. Hargraves with the left foot. And has he got it out? Oh, great mark, Aaron Newell. Running with the flight of the football and takes a bounce, handballs it over the top to Henry Button, who takes a bounce and runs away. At half forward, takes two bounces and tries to draw a player. Oh, and then the handball. Set up his teammate, but they've got a bit of time now. Brady kicks over the top towards Holtz and he takes the mark.
Nice passage of play by the Belmont Lions.
And Jake Holtz will shoot for goal from 45 metres out directly in front. hasn't kicked a goal this afternoon. Comes in now, and he still hasn't. One behind to Jake Holtz. We've done that one before, Loz, haven't we? So they at a 12-14-86. Is that right? 12-13-85. That's what it is.
We'll start up our new company next week called Dial a Moz.
Dial a Moz, yeah.
If you want us to put a Moz on you, just dial a Moz.
12-13-85 to 23-14-152. Kick in from Fisher, went to Ratchie. Now it goes towards Ferguson. McAdam. Ferguson past him, and Marnie.
There he goes.
Ferguson wants to run past Graham. Gets free. Right foot kick towards Corey Lockwood. Coming out Hargraves. And also his teammate there, Platfus. Lockwood through the middle. Pushed off it by Dunlop. And he gets it free to Platfus, who takes a bounce and runs through half back. Goes to centre wing. The lead on from Button. Takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Right foot kick in the middle. Looking for Chapman. Finds him. Handball it back to Davis. Gets around Fisher. Goes with the right boot towards half forward. The lead on from Carr. Fingertipper can't take the mark. Still got it though. Little right foot kick around the corner. And Brady kicked the goal.
Brady's kicked it.
I think he has off the ground. He has. His third. So they go to 13-13-91 now, the Belmont Lions. They trail the North Geelong side 23-14-152. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 31 minutes gone.
Although we had Richie Benno in the box there for a minute, 152.
152. 2 for 22. So
fine shot, that.
A difference 61 points. It's been like that for most of the afternoon, the 10-goal buffer.
And he's a Victorian too. And he's a Victorian. That's Bill Laurie.
You've lost it completely. You've lost it completely. You have been good, actually.
I've been very good.
You've been very good. I'm waiting for after the siren, though, when you go ballistic about North Geelong. Graham gets it down towards Hepworth. Oh, Hearn.
There it goes. Siren. Oh, gee, they got the...
Sorry, up, Jason. The scoreboard's gone down already.
So they don't muck around, do they? 23 goals, 14, 152. North Geelong. They have defeated the Belmont Lions 13-13-91 in that final term. North Geelong kicked 4 goals, 4, while for the Belmont Lions they kicked 5 goals, 3. The margin in the end, 61 points to the North Geelong side. The goal kickers for North Geelong, 6 to Simon Flack, 4 to Paul Smith, and 3 each to Jason Ratchie and Jeff Brethower, 2 each to Shuey Marnie and also Daryl Jones, and singles to Mario Zitko and also Brad Scown and Jamie Marnie. While for the Belmont Lions, 5 to Aaron Newell, 3 to Mark Brady and 2 to Julian Carr, singles to Rod Doubledham, Matt Graham and to Brad Davis. But in the end, a 61-point win for the North Geelong side. They keep their unbeaten run intact, 23-14-152, and they defeated the Belmont Lions 13-13-91. We'll take a break.